Now, if you remember, I said earlier, why do we make the hole last and not the handle last? Well, because if we make the handle first, as we just did, we join the body to the handle, and when we cut the hole, we cut it through both the handle and the body of the mug. But if we do it the other way around, let's say we made the hole first. So I made the cylinder here, okay? I made this, let me just show you. So let's ungroup this twice, right? Now, let's do it the other way. I'm gonna make the hole first. So, I've got my cylinder here. I make the hole first in the body here. Group that. And now I add my cylinder where I want it. And I join this object. Right? What's the problem? I have to make another hole now. So that's a whole third step, and it's actually multiple steps because now I have to cut out the arm of the cylinder that I left, and that means I might as well have just not made this hole in the first place, right? So let me make the hole again, turn it into a hole. Okay, and so the order in which you do things in design matters for almost every software. So you always want to think beforehand, plan out, what am I going to do? What's the order? How will it affect me? And am I adding unnecessary steps? Okay. So now my mug is a lot uglier, but you get the gist. We've learned today what not to do. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. This is a basic, very basic touch on how to use Tinkercad, but you will be able to create 3D objects that you can print using Tinkercad, using some things I taught you, and using some things that you should watch for when 3D designing. Okay. Lastly, I want to show you some other shapes that are hidden that might come in very useful. So, if you go to the section over here, this drop-down menu shows connectors. Very important section. When you're making objects that you want to connect to other objects, these are just an easy drag and drop way of doing that, right? Say if I was going to add something that would connect to this mug, right? Let's say if I wanted it to hang off of a mount, a wall mount, then adding this to my cup and then adding the other connector, say the rotating ball, to another object would be very easy doing this. But keep in mind, when you actually 3D print, you want to make things slightly bigger. So you want to make this slightly bigger than the rotating ball that it would be attached to, because the plastic shrinks. Okay, so when designing for 3D printing, those are some kind of things you're going to find out by trial and error. But I just wanted to show you this important drop-down menu, because there's a lot of things hidden here that are already made for you and that you do not have to start from scratch, like glasses, hats, you know, things that you might find useful to make all sorts of fun toys and characters. Okay, so thank you for watching this. On behalf of Ryerson Digital Media Experience Lab and the Ryerson Library, I hope you go on to learn more tutorials and engage with us online to learn and expand your digital literacy.